in the last series. First map going the way of 500 unexpectedly. Second map going the way of obviously Rushby. Yeah. It just goes to show the veto's on everything. It's all about how players play on the day. So I think right now, a big game, but Mirage, pistol round, already underway, and Adam B first of all. Nice find from Patsy, taking control towards CT now. And already, Astrum so fast contain the bomb site.
Yeah, it can be a really challenging one for Metizport to try to retake now. They've got to take these fights towards CT, and Isaac actually is able to find a couple of kills. He does finally get a pick back, but it actually is really starting to sway in favor of Metizport. Everyone falls. The individuals step up when they need to, and Metizport not really showing it as much as probably the players and the caliber of this team should be showing it.
No, but there's going to be a bloodbath in middle. Norway with a nice find onto Hampus. That's the rifle falling towards short. And now Isaac with a lot of work to do. He's got an A1S in hand, but no kill coming through yet. Just damage. You're seeing the kills obviously going the way of Astrum. Plopsky gets one, but Grix with a lovely scout shot there. And it's all on Adam B. He's just going to have to save Astrum. They bounce back. Massively hit. And restricting finances. But money's looking really good for Astrum. Lumi on the AWP though. Utility somewhat limiting, but Plopsky blocks the smoke, and it looks as though he wants to play in front of it. The molly will land at his feet. He can play around it. Patsy prepared, confined, man advantage. Patsy still somehow surviving. There's an HE grenade on Hampus. If sent towards Firebox, he will take down Patsy. Hampus searching, having a quick look, but Norway will find Isak. Hampus eventually swinging to get the trade. The HE grenade to Palace, but Kenzie's on a long flank. We'll get one. Adam B from CT to take down Clack. Still the low HP Patsy in play. Lumi, though, trapped in a corner. Flames at his feet. A smoke to be landing. A flashbang as well. Lumi spots the attempted escape. Can't survive. Astrum 4-1 up now.
Yeah, we've got the players that we're looking at. Grix, he's stepping up early. Norway's had a couple of big moments as well. This is exactly the start that Astrum needed on their Mirage. We know Metizport surely after recent results and events are going to be feeling pretty confident in their team.
I think maybe though Astrum are going to be feeling confident as well, because now they've got a bit of freedom. They've got to show kind of what they have to offer individually. If they want to get themselves back into I guess a safe home. Nice shot there from Lumi. It's a 3-on-3.
Nice find there from Lumi with a scout, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a flank coming through as well from Hampus with the Deagle. The bomb needs to go down pretty soon to start that timer. There is obviously no defuse getting play for Metizport.
The fact he's going towards Palace, I think this is the problem. Not only is there a smoke down that was dropped by their team, but I feel like it can be difficult from Palace.
He's got great awareness, but Hampus' Deagle is too quick. Towards CT. Grix with a missed shot for the jiggle. The bomb is planted for them. Hampus' Deagle again.
This is exactly what we're talking about. Sticking the bomb here. Clax needs to take down the diffuser. No ammunition. Spots out Hampus. 10-second diffuse. Hampus trying to just delay enough time. Elevated up, and he finds it with the last bullet. Clax somehow clutching the round. Saving face against the half-buy. Metizport.
And despite all those kills being found, Astrum's still looking pretty comfortable financially.
But it's just so many rounds in a row, and okay, yeah, it comes down to the wire in the last, but the majority have been very clean. But Adam B, great double. Reload coming through. Patsy can get two of his own. Makes it a third. Excellent from Patsy here. It's all on Isak and get the one. The problem is where the remaining two players are.
He's never going to expect Grix here.
Why would you? Why would you ever? The bomb site's been taken. We've already had so much conflict in middle. Never to expect an AWP to be posted up there. I like the boost, MP9. If only it were a Mag 7. Great deagle shot from Hampus again. Certainly proving the point of his deagle. Gonna search for more, but the MP9 of Plopsky rotating in. Isak finally strikes, he gets a double. Into the action he goes, runs out of ammunition, but Hampus, he is still here ready and waiting. Some shotgun AWPing gonna be needed from Grix. I guess some excitement seen, but Hampus shuts it down, and it's on Patsy. He gets a 3K in the last. He needs a 4K in this one. Still against the pistol, still against the 5-7s, but he is trapped here towards bench. And surely the 5-7s to take him down. A close attempt a few rounds ago with the weaker weapons for Metizport, and they are successful here.
To find the success, and Lumi gets himself a nice free upgrade to the AWP.
And Molly towards top mid. Astrum have been so sure of themselves with these mid takes. Orb shot coming through. Grix getting tagged. Kenzie, nice find onto Lumi. Man advantage of the way of Astrum. And it's the low HP on the Orpa, so it's not the biggest of issues. Astrum. Already 6 rounds on the T side of Mirage is excellent. Hampus, surely the molly hitting him would have been heard. Norway finds Plopsky, important trade there. Middle again taken by Astrum. They've been excellent at this.
Not past both of his teammates. Clax feels like a dead man walking. Does he even consider this?
Surely not. It's never an expectation. Norway, though, finding Hampus. The fact that Isak's got that kill on A, they know that there's got to be a player on the B bomb site. There's no way that Hampus can get elevated up there without there being another. So this is where they've got perfect information of Isak. They know he's either towards Ramp or Palace. They don't need to worry about CT, and that's why they can just so effortlessly swing. And Adam B just going to have to save. Adam B saved AK. A couple rifles and MP9s alongside it. Adam B here towards short. Little does he know, a spam through that smoke could be everything. Spots out one. Wants a bit more though, but Grix can take him down. Clax offering support, and Lumi, he waits out the Molotov in window, awaiting a swing, preparing himself, yet not only teammates falling in the process, he's lost his chance. I guess basing and the setups and I guess, well, the game plan, it's looking perfect. And very rarely you see such a one-sided Mirage, especially against a team that have been so good recently in Metizport. But just goes to show the ability that this Astrum side has to offer.
Lumi actually looking a bit inquisitive.
Look, they've got finances to invest in the next, regardless of whether these players go down or not. But the fact he sees nothing towards CT initially will just slowly be backing away. I think the steps have been heard, but Patsy still finds. It's like now trying to escape. Will find Clax.
Yeah, maybe a bit fortunate that it is the low HP Clax. And not someone a bit healthier there, but still getting hunted as Patsy runs through the apartments. Isaac looked completely caught off there. I'm not sure if the bomb explosion just masked the steps there of Patsy.
Yeah, potentially. As I said, look, going down there isn't the end of the world. This doesn't have a buy, but
doesn't want to give up his position though, stays holding, but nothing to be spotted. Plenty of players emerging up through connector though.
Kenzie's been boosted into window. And it's all about how much presence is made here. Plopsky staring at the smoke. Kenzie, the smoke in window is going to fade soon, and he will find. Spots out Isak towards CT. Kenzie goes for the fight. He doesn't need to. Gives his life away, and it's down to this 3-on-3. But Hampus finally strikes. He's been tucked away to sandwich forever. But Grix now, he wants to take the fight. Sees the flashbang coming. Grix gets one. No trade coming through from Isak either. And Grix is hungry for the kill. And he will find it. Excellent from Astrum. Excellent from Grix. And we said he's been, I guess, the anchor in middle. The stabilizer.
The fact he's able to do so.
He wants to make the round harder.
I mean, seemingly. But it just looks so easy with whatever he does. Lumi goes down to Patsy towards A. Isaac here towards stairs. Posted up taking this fight in Palace, but looks a little worse for wear after the engagement comes through.
And look, you mentioned it, Charlie. The only 2 rounds that have been found here from Metizport, the pistol and a half buy. TK there, Norway taking down Patsy. Look, you've got your triple kill. Now it's our turn.
Yeah, on PAs, it's like, oh, we've got to get some stats, surely.
Yeah, look, leave some for the rest of us. Hampus now, 1v4, spraying through the smoke in an attempt to get something, but Grix, nice position. The smoke's going to fade. There's a flank coming through, but Norway's just staying ready and waiting. And Grix will end the half just shy of his teammate and Patsy. Astrum, 10-2 scoreline. Perfect call here for the play towards B. Molly from Norway.
Oh, Molly's great. Look how much time is delayed. This one-man B
grenade.
hold is now occupied by 4.
Nice HE grenade. Patsy's rotated in to find. Norway can now just try and delay. Spots many emerging. Isak finds Kenzie close by. Lumi with a double though. Puts Clax now in the 1 versus 2. The timing of that HE grenade was a little off. I don't really know why it's been thrown much later than needed, but stick of the bomb from Hampus. Lumi holding close to short. Hampus now backing away. Worried about apartments. Great shot from Hampus. So much damage to Clax, and now the 1 versus 2 has gotten much harder.
Yeah, needs Hampus to peek into him, but there's no need for Hampus to do so. He's got Lumi covering his cross. Smoke does come down. Hampus does peek, but once again, instant headshot on the Clax. And Metizport are successful, but Lumi, the player who's been pretty quiet this game, was a big difference maker.
We do have Grix on the big green. Playing from jungle. Kenzie now. Seems like Popsky and Hampus want to take a bit of a risk. And Kenzie, into the fire. Into the frying pan, and surely to be taken down, eventually falling. Missed shot from Grix. Patsy finds Plopsky though. Reposition's important. Grix spots the cross in Palace. Aware of this now, and Grix, great shot onto Adam B. Nice flashbang to deter him, but Norway's by his side. The protection program of Grix is fully in place. Norway will fall, aware of Hampus' position. Grix gets another though. Another flash into jungle. Grix with a missed shot, but Patsy. Excellent there, swinging from stairs, not only to find the 1 in Palace, but also deals with the aggressor of Hampus.
No second chances here, no room for errors now or never, but you can see Hampus and Isak, they've had a decent game here, but Plopsky's really lagging behind. Adam B's not doing hugely better. I mean, Lumi started to turn things around, but it feels like it might not matter all too much. Hampus with a nice find. Patsy does get one through the smoke, but Plopsky finds his 4th kill finally.
Grix again from jungle. He's got work to do. Plopsky might look to fade this smoke. Norway close by, MP9 in hand. Surely not prepared. Lumi though, but he takes him down. Okay, that's a rifle that can be retrieved. That's a second prong to the attack, or the retake, so to say. Grix still patiently waiting. Plopsky tucked in the corner. Plopsky surely to go down. Oh, okay, never mind. Norway decides to switch weapons, and a big decision that's gone against them. Grix surely just a save. Plopsky backing away, full confidence that Adam B and Isak are to win this one. And that will be the outcome. Ooh, Grix has spotted him. Has he got Util in hand? No, he is holding with his weapon. Adam B gets 1. Kenzie with the trade though, and now knowledge of that being the bomb. The T's in middle have to hurry along, but Norway's in an excellent position. He's going to hear the steps of Plopsky, can find him. And now Hampus trapped in sandwich. Norway, an excellent position. And with this 2-man advantage, I wououldn't mind the CTs just completely backing away from the bomb.
But now Norway is taking space towards Palace. You've also got Kenzie there. That drop would have been heard. A shot from Griggs, but he still wants to take this fight.
He's out the drop. Simple for Grix and Patsy again. It's always Grix and Patsy, isn't it? At least they've kind of drawn this game a little closer. I think if it ended maybe 13-4, 13-3, that's where we'd be asking some real questions. But Clax and Kenzie, important picks. Isak on the Deagle, Lumi finding Kenzie, and it's all on Norway. Couldn't be further from the action. Metizport find 8.
Live to survive another day. I mean, it would be massive, yeah. Look, it was 10-2 at the halftime switch.
I think we all know, though, Metizport, if they bring it to overtime and still lose, Yeah, I'm interested by Ancient. I think it's a map that Astrum, yes, it's not been perfect for them, but the way they've played here on Mirage, I feel quite confident for their Ancient. But Patsy first on the score sheet here. Norway can get the trade. Not even a trade because Plopsky does a little bit of damage to Isak. Norway's reposition. Another molly here towards bench. Norway again repositioning. Close in the smoke. They're never to expect him towards Van. Will get one onto Hampers. Spraying through the smoke. He does spot, and that is the map over. However much we dreamed of the chance of a comeback, however much we dreamed of overtime, sadly, not reality. Astrum, an impressive performance from Mirage. Their T side was excellent.
You're willing to play the map a lot, you should be more than comfortable on it. And sometimes win rate can be pretty skewed, you know, Fred. It can always be one of those things that we look at and we can talk about it as much as you want, but it's sometimes you can have a great win rate, but you've maybe not played against the greatest of opponents, maybe to the same degree. So there's always sort of a pinch of salt you need to say whenever you look at these statistics. But Astrum, regardless of their win rate, regardless of Metizport, they are absolutely going to win this round as Plopsky's in a 1 versus 5. The fight that they took to Metizport kind of unraveled whatever game plan that they had in mind.
Yeah, I guess the takeaway that you can take is obviously these two teams faced off against one another about 2-3 months ago.
Bams back and forth through the smokes. Plopsky has been chipped away, but he's elsewhere on the other side of the map. He's not cleared here, which he isn't. Despite being lower HP, he still manages to go 1-for-1. So this space is all being cleared towards B now. Astrum have this information, but the question is, can they actually rotate in time to make this information matter? The spams through the smoke. Decent damage. The HE grenade doesn't
Even
connect,
more.
but a little bit more damage.
Rick's biding his time for the spam. Needs to be cautious. Even lower HP now. I think this is where surely he's got to swap this rifle for the MP9. Give his teammate a chance for the moment of magic. Still a molly, a smoke, and a flash to work with here for Astrum. Lumi's in a good position. Adam B's close by as well. Norway going to be sent in first. Norway and Kenzie clearing the jumping MP9. Lumi taken down by the flying MP9 again, but Clax drops a smoke on the bomb now, and Grix, he's going to be a late lurker in Temple, but Clax, he can't get there. Grix, low HP, not only needs to retrieve the kit, but got to get on the bomb. Not going to be easy. He does pick up said kit. Tapping through the smoke is Hampus, but he does connect eventually. Wondering as to how that kill's not come through. Readjusts and will find Metizport. First weapon investment goes their way, but all 5 players going down, and with it being a hefty bonus round for Astrum, we've got to say, Astrum to be favoured in the next as well.
Yes, there's a decent attempt there from Astrum. Like we saw, Hampus had 1 bullet needed to be found. Hampus wasn't even right on the mark with exactly Grix positioning, but all he needed to do, just a rogue bullet connect. Grix is AWP though, in play, finds Adam B and takes him out of the equation. Clax, I thought you might actually have a chance, but Grix strikes again with a big green.
Patsy mollied off here, the deep smoke in Donut. Obviously, it does deny Patsy's initial impact, but once that smoke's faded, surely to see this double donut crunch.
Grix is blocking off there from holding the angle.
Oh, it's brilliant.
No one's on that sort of right side of the bomb side. Patsy finds one, tries to double down. Isaac just with the P250 in hand, falls to Kenzie's MP9, and the bomb could be sticked. Grix wants to take the fight. HE grenade will find Lumi if he sticks around, and will back away and allow the bomb to be defused in peace.
Grix will be able to get an AWP out in the next one, no issues. Clax can invest. Kenzie might not be the best of weapons, but this is a pivotal round. If Metizport want a way back in, they've got to win this one, got to win the next. Whereas for Astrum, if they're successful, finances can be perfect. Clax, he gets the trade, but maybe no trade needed. Should have probably got that kill beforehand. Kenzie's in an excellent position to peek into Plopsky now. Timing couldn't be better. Kenzie secures a double, and it leaves Lumi in the 1 versus 4. Astrum, they're showing the same potency to what we saw on Mirage here on Ancient. Lumi spotted, and Astrum closing in. Information gathered from Clax as well. Norway going to be smoked off, but still a lot for Lumi to do here. Grix and Kenzie working their way towards Donut, and Kenzie secures his 3rd.
It was just 1 death on each of them. Yeah, you're certainly looking towards their positions and thinking, what is going so wrong? Izak on the boost has been spotted. Information at least 2 players towards A. Patsy, a bit of a wider swing than he probably would have wanted, and maybe the solution is as simple as look to hit towards A, and a pretty weak hit at that. Just 3 Tech 9s, but not a single kill found.
Yeah, very mismanaged A defense there. Both players swinging. Once they get the information, surely they know the T's are going to be the ones to make that next move. Kenzie aware of this late flank from Hampus. Norway just clearing A main. It's a realization that it's got to be a hefty setup with Donut. Kenzie holding for Plopsky. Can be a smoke. Dropped here. Oh, in fact, no smoke, but Norway sticking the bomb.
No way!
What an
No
abuse!
way!
Kenzie doing all the work for the team, holds down the fort, holds down the lines in Donut, and the trust from Norway there. Regardless of what happens with this fight in Hampus. Oh, the quick switch. He spots the shadow. Hampus can't be making an error like that. And there it is. Grix finds the kill. Adam B takes down Norway, but Patsy with a quick trade. And the final players to maneuver their way up ramp. Clax sending the flashbang over. Players blinded. Clax is going to take his time on the swing. Perfectly timed. Deals with Bloomy. An attempt to find the bomb planter. Clax gets Plopsky and the no-scope of Grix. Just the one casualty on Astrum. Metizport. We're 15 seconds in and no one's taken any damage for Metizport. So
yeah, it's a setup towards A, that's why. Not as much stock put in towards B.
Clax is so
take
deep
this
already.
space here instead, and Clax finds the opening kill onto Lumi.
And Patsy just instantly rotates away. They've got all this control towards A main. Obviously, everyone else for Metizport is in middle, and they might look to maneuver into Donut. Patsy catches the timing, and he spots out 2 in middle, and Patsy's going to peek for more. We'll just back away, but it's going to be a play through Donut here. And although we've got 2 players towards A main, the bomb can go down. Patsy might look to deny it. He's going to drop a smoke in Donut, but the 3 aggressors surely to get out of there. But so much damage dealt. A molly on the bomb site, and Nade as well, chipping away at both Adam B, Plopsky, and Isak. And Clax now can peek at any moment. Norway's by his side. Grix is taking control of Temple. There is nowhere that these players can go except back to Donut. And obviously, we see slowly Astrum maneuver their way in. Adam B, best chance is saving, but I don't think Astrum will let him. He gets 1. The beginning of the 1v5. Stick of the bomb though, but Grix denies any chance of Adam B finding any salvation in the round, whether it be a kill or saving the weapon. I said the victor of this will be facing off against the winner in, I believe, OG versus Zero Tenacity, but I feel for whichever team do win that game, because Astrum, they have looked incredible, and if they bring any form into that quarterfinal game as what they've shown today, I think a semi-final spot deserving.
Kenzie almost triples there towards Cave. Does almost all the damage to find 3.
But again, they're suffocated towards B.
Yep.
Patsy's got the back away. Hampus will get 1. Adam finding the kill is important, but Clax takes down Isaac. So they got information on these final 2 players. Clax unable to get the kill. It's Norway, in fact, to find, but Adam B, 13 HP. Bomb is dropped.
On map number 1, this is a different beast altogether, I think. 1 bullet. Clax takes him down. And 11 on the board. Almost a flawless CT side on Ancient. Just dropping the single round.
These are very high-quality teams. They're going to have a great understanding. And a lot of the time, it's about whether players are feeling it on the day and obviously whether players aren't. And for Metizport, there's not been many players that you can talk about, especially here on Ancient, that have provided the goods. But a nice setup here towards A. Isak gets 1. The Jewelies of Lumi hoping, but not finding. But Isak, lovely 4K. Norway all the remains. He's a lurk towards B. Yeah, look, I'd love to be the one that can say that Metizport, they've got, you know, such a stronger win rate on their CT side. It's practically even in their past games on Ancient. You understand it on the CT side, but on the T side, it's interesting. But I imagine it is going to be for Lumi's position. I don't know where else they'd be sending a bit of a nade stack. It's got to be on the back of the bomb site. Oh, Lumi. Lumi is in for a world of trouble, and here the nades come. 1 missed, in fact, but still it's enough. Bomb to go down. Absolutely excellent. I've said time and time again that Astrum, these little pocket strats that they bring out are so nice to see. Patsy, Glock in hand. Surely we can't expect much. Norway will get 1. Kenzie can find as well. It's the stick of the bomb from Plopsky. Isak stabilizes there, but 3 kills and a bomb plant. Absolutely brilliant there from Astrum. Orb in play for Lumi. 1 and 13. 1 and 13. Not the performance that Lumi is going to want to remember. Patsy taken down by Hampus. Nice flash from Lumi. Patsy seemed far favoured in that fight, especially when the nade landed right at the feet of Hampus, but bullets just not connecting. Norway hoping to find something here towards A. He's drawn a lot of rotations already, and it is with this ruse. It is this play through B. Adam B and Plopsky still pretty confident that it's going to be this B play. Not over-rotating, but with just the one piece of utility. Adam B gets a double. Excellent from Adam B. Kenzie now in the 1v5. Again, though, Charlie, it's this idea that Metizport, they might be able to make things a little bit more interesting. They might be able to reduce the deficit, but a comeback. Interesting, that seemingly confident on a rifle. I think maybe if the next couple rounds do go the way of Metizport, we will see a change of that. We will see Grix back on the big grid. A lot of util over middle, but the flash is not really blinding. Patsy taken down again towards mid. Nice find from Clax. Hot shot from Lumi through the smoke, not connecting. Nade of the smoke from Hampus. Nice idea, but can't spot Clax or Grix. Spam through the smoke, but Clax can connect. And now, 4 on 3, man advantage. Lumi with an attempt at a quick reposition. He's got so many to face. Nice shot from Lumi. Takes down Norway here. Adam B might be overlooked. Important find from Adam. Searching for more here. Adam's really stepped up on this CT side. Gets the second kill there. Plopsky steals his third away. And Metizport find themselves 7. Kenzie, is this lurk towards B? The problem is Hampus is very proactive here. It is the go call to hit towards the A bomb site now. 2 players out in middle. Hampus with the quick switch. It's cost him twice now, not only in cave, but here now in mid. Anime tapping away, not the cleanest of kills, but will still find. Plopsky takes down Patsy. Plopsky still so worried about this smoke, and rightly so, as Kenzie waiting behind it. Isak towards middle. Clax clearing. Grix close by, but not close enough for a trade. In donut, but Clax can find. 3 on 3 now. Plopsky with his sights set elsewhere. Kenzie with the missed shots, though. Kenzie down to 1 HP.
And he really started to feel that heat clearing towards Temple, towards mid, towards A main. Grix throws out the util, peek straight into Lumi, and that should give Lumi an idea that Clax is probably already out on this bomb site.
There was enough time for Grix to just wait out that smoke, though. Kenzie low HP. It's all on Clax now. He's got the bomb. It is the stick of the bomb. Lumi going to push through this one. Jumping Tech 9. You know the landing accuracy is not perfect, but Lumi, important double in that one. And the buy's pretty good. It's 4 AKs, pretty much full utility on everyone. Just the 1 Galil on Norway.
I mean, this is where panic alarms really are starting to ring out for Astrum now.
Yeah, massively.
And this is where the pressure does mount massively. Plopsky quick down towards ramp. The spams through, do the job, and finds a double. And Astrum just seemingly have no response at all. 11-1 at the halftime switch.
I needed 2 rounds.
1 round needed to secure overtime, and there's a chance that Metizport might even be able to win this in regulation.
Yeah, if Metizport take it in regulation, I think the 3rd and final of Anubis has to go their way. Astrum will be feeling shattered regarding confidence. Nice find from Adam. Clax close by, and Adam B can find. That was a full by Charlie. Not a single point of damage inflicted to Metizport. Astrum, what has happened? A reposition, though, out of Astrum could be everything. Patsy's going to take some space in A main. It could very comfortably be a rework through middle. But they opt against it. They are still sticking around towards the B bomb site. But a double rotation. Oh, great tag onto Plopsky. Grix finds another. They both rotated off the B bomb site. This could be perfect. They need to accelerate now. There's 18 seconds on the clock. Little do they know the bomb site's open. A 5 on 3 now. Plant can't come through. The Molotov stopping it. There's 10 seconds on the clock. All they need to do is punch the digits in, but it's yet to be planted. Eventually, they start typing them in. So close to finding the planter. So much damage to both Norby and Clax.
Oh, look at the position, though, of Passy. He should get a freebie. Oh, does just do so. Almost got turned off from his second hour. Hampers in the 1 versus 4 to deny map and series point from Astrum on the half buy of all buys. And Patsy's just being this thorn in Hampers' side, knowing that he can strike in the back line at any moment. Hampers finds the kill, but time's not with him. And Astrum do it. It takes them 9 rounds, but finally post that all-important 12th. Game's definitely not over yet, though.
No, certainly not. Metizport, I think that might just put the fire in their eyes, because they played every single 4x versus 4x perfectly, and even against the Ecos.
They only need 2 rounds, and it's not sort of 6 rounds they need on the trot, but it doesn't necessarily make it any easier.
No, definitely not.
The CT's really want to play this. The flashbangs are good. Hampers gets 1. Wopski tagged down, but able to back away. Isak finds Patsy on the lurk.
Double cave setup looks good. Flashbang over the top. Brix does have 2 flashes and Kenty with 1 as well. Re-flashbang in middle. Yeah, it's so tough. Lumi posted up on the orb. Taken down by Grix, but Adam finally strikes. He gets the double. Plopsky with a trade. It's all coming down to number 24 now. To close out the series, to right the wrongs of this second half. It's somewhat of an embarrassment to be said of their T side. I don't know what's worse, the fact that Astrum won the first half 11-1, or the fact that Metizport can bring it back. Very fast is Patsy, sorry. Adam B spamming away, Bullet's not connecting, Adam B taken down. It's a 5-on-3, Kenzie in a perfect position to find Hampus, and Astrum in a 5-on-2. Lumi fouled by Grix, and surely it's over. Astrum, they salvage the mistakes made on this T side. They avoid embarrassment. They will close out the series, an unexpected turn to the end, but what have we just witnessed?